on 27th of December, Vilnius-Riga train was launched. And naturally, I went to Riga Central Station to check it out, and here we can see that it's going to Vilnius at 15:28. So it's a daily train, leaving Vilnius at 6:30 in the morning and arriving at Riga at 10:43 and calling at Kaišiadorys, Šiauliai, Joniškis and Jelgava stations. And then it goes back to Vilnius from Riga at 15:28 and arrives in Vilnius at 19:51 and stops at the same stations. As you can see, Lithuanian carrier LTG Link is running this route with the PESA 730M diesel trains, and there's first and second class seating available on the trains. We've had some bad luck with this route in the past. It was discontinued 20 years ago, and then there was some Ukrainian train going from Kiev to Minsk, Vilnius to Riga, and then we sort of had it again, but now the governments have agreed and Lithuanians are now running the train to Riga. This specific train on 29th of December was sort of a Christmas train, where the second car of it was decorated with some Christmas themed stuff there. And here you can see the interior of the train, very comfy seats, and here are the Christmas decorations, although I wasn't really sure if everything is like Christmas related, so because there are some old hats and telephones and the doors, but well, it looked very good at least. And the mandatory toilet check, bathroom, and you press the button and there's water and everything is clean and everything is there, as you can see. So nothing much to say. There's a lot of room. Sort of similar, I think, as in our new Škoda trains for commuter lines here in Riga. Spacious bathroom. Mandatory Lithuanian Lietuva shirt there. The atmosphere was like kinda Home Alone, when the family gets together, goes to the airport and on the plane, like there are a lot of parents with kids and going around and seated in various places of the train, so it was kinda interesting and Christmassy experience. Nonetheless, a bit chaotic, and I gave up my seat because somebody had mixed up the kids' places in this train, so I just took another seat, but that was fine. The train was packed first days. We'll see how it goes further on, but currently it can be said that the train is a big success, although the screens did not work and there was like no announcements at all. Basically it was kind of like old school with all information, and also just a sheet of paper in front of the train saying that it's Vilnius Riga train. It's a proper long distance train, so there are tables and great legroom, so everything was fine. You can work there, you can take some stuff to eat. With speeds it was 120, I even saw 132, as you can see, kilometers an hour. I'm not sure, maybe really at some stretches they can push it, where the track permits 140 kilometers an hour. So these are really great speeds for Latvian railway. You rarely see 110 kilometers an hour for the longer stretches of time, and 120 or 130 even, it's pretty much unheard of. It's not like there were no announcements at the beginning. They had the information in Latvian, English and Lithuanian about the train, that it departs to Vilnius and stuff, but later on there was like no information. But seems like there were a lot of train attendants and actually also Latvians who bailed out at Jelgava, so further on I guess there were only Lithuanians on board. I guess also the train was driven by a Latvian until Jelgava and then they switched, so there's also that arrangement maybe to get the trains running quicker and to manage everything on time. And yeah, other than that, great decorations, as I said. And actually I myself was ready to bail out at Jelgava station, even though they do not sell tickets. in Latvian territory from Riga to Jelgava, for example, but I had bought a ticket to the next stop in Lithuania. But since I didn't have much time to spend on this route, then I decided that it will be enough for me to go into Jelgava, to Jelgava station, and then just wave the train goodbye. The Lithuanian train attendant was a bit surprised that I already was leaving at Jelgava, but I just said that, well, yeah, I just wanted to check out the train. And there's that, the train arrives at Jelgava station, where it was staying for approximately 5 minutes, maybe even, and actually there were not many passengers, maybe a few of them. So here you can see it at Jelgava station already. Last stop in the territory of Latvia, and where also, I think, Latvian train attendants and the train driver, they are leaving, and they switch to the fully Lithuanian crew, and then the Lithuanian crew continues further on. Here you can see that it's 1603, it's in Jelgava, and 1608 it leaves. So there are some people are interested to check out and look at the train. Also waiting for the regular commuter train to Riga. Second class tickets Vilnius to Riga cost 24 euros, which is a bit higher than the bus tickets, and maybe price is a bit high, but we'll see. Currently the train is a success. It's of course more comfortable than going to Vilnius in a bus, and maybe therefore the price is justified and it will be good enough to attract people. And here's the Jelgava station. It's one of my favorite, maybe the most favorite stations on the commuter lines going from Riga. Nothing much there, some Christmas lights outside. I was just waiting for the first peak hour commuter trains to start going to Riga. Surprisingly cheap and affordable coffee prices at the station. I was really surprised in this day of age to see such prices there. And for some snacks also decent enough prices. And I waited for my commuter train, and it was the old one, RVR electric train, so sadly didn't get the new Skoda train.